Going back into the tax issues and how it makes profit, how it would like create profit for the funds of the state. The Ad Watch calls Prop 19 TV spot said, in fact, the initiative doesn't specify any taxes. It leaves those decisions up to the local government and legislature, and any pot tax revenue may already be in jeopardy. So, not only this legislation, in the first place, is poorly written because it specifies that the local government and the local counties are going to be able to regulate how much they want to charge the tax and whatnot. So it is not a good idea to estimate how much profit it's going to make if they don't know, if they haven't put a specific price tax on each ounce they're going to have for taxation. Also, people don't typically grow their own tobacco or distill their own spirits, so consumers accept high taxes on them as a retail price. Marijuana, though, is easy and cheap to cultivate indoors or out, and Proposition 19 will allow individuals to grow as much as 25 square feet of marijuana for personal consumption. Why would people who grow marijuana volunteer to pay high taxes on marijuana if they were legalized? People assume that per ounce that is grown, that the taxation is going to be $50. But that's what they assume. Like I said, they haven't written it, but that's what their estimation is. So why would people who get it for cheaper than $50? Why, or if no one knows that they're growing it, why will they bother reporting their taxes, how many ounces they grow, and pay out of their own money for how much they consume? So there's really like no specific regulation to how they would find that out. This is very inconvenient for their price taxes, and they would be breaking the law. So like, reduces the purpose to pass this legislation in the first place. And also for this, U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder announced that government will vigorously enforce federal marijuana laws in California if Proposition 19 passes. He noted that any retail establishment selling recreational pot will be admitting to a federal crime by the very act of paying taxes. So not only will people not for sure pay their taxes, and they won't have like a steady rate on how much they're going to charge you per ounce. The regulation for the cost of regulation for law enforcement and other laws is going to be more, so it's going to outweigh the price, the money that's coming in. So we won't really have any. It won't really be more convenient. It actually might leave us in the debt, or money will be more of an issue. Also, the marijuana legislation does not apply a specific regulation of possession of marijuana. For example, the author of Agromed did an interview to Richard Lee, the principal investor of this marijuana legislation, and asked him, let's say I get pulled over by a cop and I'm carrying an ounce, how would I be able to prove that it was lawfully obtained? And Richard said, his response was, you would have to keep your receipt. But not only is this inconvenient, but it sets the industry up to be monopolized. This prohibition also means that even if you are in imprisonment of marijuana that was gifted to you, if it was purchased from any other licensed dispensary, you would be illegally in possession of unlawfully obtained cannabis, and you would be subject to punishment under Prop 19. The marijuana legislation does not have, like I said, a specific tax regulation. So the framework leaves responsibilities to cities and countries, and since this is the first time it would be legalized, it would not be very convincing to pass this marijuana legislation.